Alright, Happyfrog here. What we are currently trying to do and see if this can scale and potentially push is we're on the ChaosWalker and we are just rocking corrosion only with the dev concept, right? And we're taking this, doing more damage, one ability, and we're just trying to see where this can take us. Um, we're just trying to get our crit to 2% more so that our dev can always be 100% uptime, and we're doing the map so that we can get our 300% dev buff. So we're very close to really increasing this dev concept. So we just need a little bit more of crit, and there it is. Okay, so now we got 100%. We should have 100% uptime. We're at 110 now with over 500% there. So we should be good. Okay, and we're actually apparently going to absolutely nowhere. Alright, let's go down, grab this blue. There we go. Do we have a blue on the map? Oh, we do. Let's go. Alright. I think I want to lock that. Oh! Did I activate? Oh my gosh, I did not activate it. Thank God. Nice, we finished with a 4 boss fight. Let's see how this feels. Feels good to me. That looks good. We'll see with the actual boss fight how it feels. We got rerolls. Let's be smart. We got locks. Okay. So, what are we looking at from just a breakdown so far? We're looking at 13.8 million, 11.3. I'm not gonna lie, it hasn't been pushed up, you know, that far ahead. That being said, this is what we got here. Looking at about 4 billion. So maybe a half-ish total dot damage from other stuff also. Alright, let's see. This is the hardest boss. Let's see. Let's see if our circle is big enough just to more or less always be in contact. And looks like it can. It is. Oh my gosh, we just took a crap ton of damage. That's another thing. I have not been upgrading any armor or anything. So we really need to get some big critical strike hits going. Alright. There we go. There we go. It doesn't feel terrible. I think it definitely could be better. There it is. That's the one. But to be fair, we did not have that 300% buff. So now we do. We've got both of those. I think we grabbed something from you already. So let's go get the just generic shattered. Alright, not off to a good start. We have a 1-1 and a 2. Nothing too crazy. We'll go and grab this and hope something good happens. Okay. So one thing I am thinking about this build is, bro, what? 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 I died? Okay. Whatever. Is we do the standard 3 dev build and we go double. Actually, I guess we wouldn't be able to do that, but we would go like poison cloud, poison puddle, or something, and that 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 would probably be pretty good. A little annoyed that I just happened to just die right there. Didn't seem like I should, but whatever. We will move on with our lives. Alright. So this is where I'm a little confused. Sometimes we absolutely delete the bosses, and then sometimes we just don't quite take them down. We slowly take them down. Um, don't fully like that was a great example where I mean we were supposed to kill X amount of whatever, and we just absolutely killed it within about a second. Kill 6 of these. Okay, they're dead. So this build, I think for right now, for trash, feels great. Bosses, man, I don't fully understand why sometimes, we slowly DPS them and then all of a sudden they just, just drop. Not feeling that. Don't care about that. Yeah, I'll take a little bit defensive. But again, I don't know. Alright, what are we at? 8 out of 15. Man, we're just not getting the blues and the purples on this map so far. I mean, every time I think it scales, we go into the big boss fight at the end, and it takes forever. So, maybe we've finally hit the mark where we can now maybe actually really see this build potential. Hopefully. All right. Still don't have a blue. That's annoying. Feels like it's doing exactly what I thought it could do. Just can it scale towards boss damage, or boss health, that is. Alright, so we can give it a that. Oh, we get our doom. Love it. At the point where I think I'm gonna banish that. We'll banish that. Okay, so we're looking at 74. Alright. Let's see how this does. What stats we got on this? 580, 140, 324. Okay. Alright, here we go. So these kills so far have been a little bit slow. Decently slow. Oh, I just stood in that frontal. That being said, let me turn down this thing, because this is... We know the circle is massive now. We don't need to pay attention to that. So, yeah. I do think this needs to be paired with something. It could be as easy as get a skill chain going, just apply more poison stacks, like using, I don't know, poison clouds. I think it's got potential. I just think it's the way to scale this. It's not quite there. And let's be real, we're only at 3,000 stacks. But look at that. I'm something about this I don't understand, because we were consistently just slowly knocking the boss's health down, and then we got to around under 50%, and then we just all of a sudden one shot it. I don't know. I don't fully understand what's going on, but stuff is happening. Alright. That being said, this is low content. I don't think we're going to be able to kill the last boss. There's going to be too many floor mechanics. I don't think we're going to be able to actually kill it quick enough. Let's just timer down to 2.9. I'm telling you, man, objectives just trash, mini bosses. I mean, it feels good, but then you get to the bosses, and so far the theme has been you gotta get it under 50%. Once you get under 50%, and then it decides to just get in kill shot range somehow. Don't fully know why. Oh, nice, we got a purple. Kill 6. Alright, what do we got? We got a 1, a 4, and a 4 up there. Alright, we'll do this and be done with the map. This is a very quick map, which is nice. And we'll finish with the 4 boss fight. So let's read this one last time. A Applies poison every 0.5 seconds and then explodes, causing the enemy to number of stacks of poison on the target. We got rerolls. See if we can grab. There we go. Alright. So, again, I like being at around 1,000,000,000,000 plus at the end of this boss fight. So with this, we're sitting at like 375. And then, we're not even gonna hit like 500 billion. I highly doubt we're gonna make up 500 billion damage in the next like 20 seconds. So sadly, I think this build still has potential with 2 more abilities with the Devastation build. But this single one, I don't fully know. What I'm more confused in is the almost like the RNG on when it decides to just absolutely hit like a truck, and then when it just doesn't want to hit like a truck. It does make me think that it's maybe multicasting. That's absolutely, it's like right there, we just absolutely chunked it. Okay, so that's the first time the entire run where we did the end map boss and it executed like I thought it should. All the other times it was slow, 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 and then kill. That one we were chunk, 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 kill. That's how I thought it should go down. And of course it does it at the end, so now I'm conflicted on whether this actually worked or not. For the most part, I'll always take this. That's what I expected. So let's see if we got a little bit closer to that. So let's say all this combined, let's just say 400, right? It's probably a little bit more. So 400 billion. Even if we lie, let's say this is 100 billion total. Yeah, we're still short on that goal. I think it has potential. It's got potential. I think it's interesting. I think it's something worth to investigate and keep trying different ideas. Step 1 is I think we go with a 3 or a 4 skill dev build. Would be my starter thing. But yeah, I think it was a cool build. I think you should try it out. I think it's got potential.